Good morning. Today is May 20th, 2025. I am done trading for today. I took this very nice demand on gold. Gold just be the best pair so far to trade, in my opinion. But I was looking at this demand right here. First, I was marking it up with this first candle instead of two candles, but it never tapped this zone right here, so I just was like, okay, I marked it up like this because that still counts as a demand to me. I don't do it much, but it's there if I need to do it. This white line was a 1 minute demand. I was trying to see if it would tap this 1 minute demand right here, but it never did, never tapped. Okay, so yeah, so this 1 minute, this white line is a 1 minute demand, but it never tapped. But we did have a 15-minute demand attached to this setup right here. As you can see, this demand right here, but that I was going off how the 15-minute looked mostly because we have a nice break of structure, we're above EMAs. And then on the 1 hour, I wasn't really that, I was looking at the 1 hour and I didn't like this resistance area right here that we had since like this week and last week, but I did believe that we could have we could break this resistance level either today or tomorrow. So I took my chance on that. And also on the 4 hour, I was like, okay, we have kind of a bottom top forming right here. And also we are in kind of in the middle on the 4 hour, but I really feel like gold is going to push up. I just felt like we were bullish today. And then on the daily, we had a green candle right here, but overall we're pretty bullish. We are in the middle of the EMAs, but I still think that gold was gonna shoot up today. I did lower my risk on this trade. I only put in one contract just because it didn't tap this demand, and I feel like if it did tap this demand, I would have entered two contracts instead of one. But since it didn't, and we had just a small little gap right here, I was like, okay, what are the chances that it could go back down, tap the gap, and then shoot up? So technically, I just was kind of like, I'm gonna lower my risk on this trade. This is my first trade of the week. It is Tuesday, so I'm gonna like, okay, I'm okay with lowering my risk today, and then maybe upping it Thursday if I see something beautiful like this again. But yeah, and then I got in at the EMA break right here with this demand setup. So I was waiting for this candle to form, and then I got in right here. Stop loss was only 4.3 ticks, which is pretty small. And then I entered one contract, which I was only risking like 50. Like I was risking yeah, like $74, but was I risking $74 for one contract? Because when it did my 101, this white line is my 101. When it was here, it was like I was up $55 around there, like 50. So I think I was risking about $60 around there, but I was like, I'm not gonna get out at a 101. I'm gonna put once I hit my 101, I put my stop loss at break even. Well, I kind of put it like right here, above here. So if it did touch it, I would only have made a little bit, but it's okay. And then I just held for a 102. I was like, I'm just gonna hold for a 102. And this candle shot up, hit my 102, and I made 83.68 on this trade, which was, I'm proud of it. I'm happy with it. It was a low risk trade, but it won, and it was a beautiful win. Emily made how much? 155. 155, but she entered two contracts, which was good. Wait, did you get out both contracts out of 1 to 2? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so that is that for today. I am done for today. It's so early to 8:44. I love when we take trades this early. I am still recovering from the first week of May because, like I said, I had a hard week on May and I was down, but now I'm only down $179 instead of like the $400. No, sorry, it was like $375, and that was like almost $400. So I'm still down, but my goal is to end the month at break even or either in a little bit of profit. Like I'll be happy with that. So I've been so selective of my trades ever since that week of May. I was like, okay, I'm done. Like I'm only gonna be very selective and I've only taken one trade last week, which was on Monday, which was my biggest trade, and then this week was only one trade since today, this trade. So it's like I've been very selective of my trades, and I'm not trading tomorrow because it's Wednesday, and I'm not trading Friday either. I'm not trading Fridays for now until like I see that it's been changing a bit. But yeah, so Wednesday and Friday is no trading day for me. I'll be back Thursday, and hopefully we'll see something nice like this. And I'm only trying to stick to supply and demand. Like, supply and demand has been just what has been making me win the most, and I've always traded supply and demand, you know, since I started trading since the first time. So I always felt like supply and demand has always been my go-to strategy. And yeah, but this was a good 13 EMA break entry confluence though. Like I felt more confident in taking the entrance here than entering at the break of candle right here, even though this would have been a nice win rate if I entered at the break of a candle. But anyways, I'm done for today. I hope you guys made some money, and I will see you guys Thursday. Bye.